The defects have something for everyone because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
What is up, defects? We are back with another new comic book day show. June 26th. We're almost halfway through the year. We are halfway through the year. This is crazy. For those of you that are new, this is where we take that new comic book day pull list from Chris Nelms. He's an author over at comicbookinvest.com. We take that list, we break it down defect style. Before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out. We were on a couple different shows this weekend. Want to just shout out the community. We had Tony Sanders, the Butcher was on there.
Guy was on Spine, baby, the champ.
Guy was on Spine Ticks with the Space Bastards authors, and we were all on Gem Mint's channel. So trying to make our way around. We're doing a little world tour maybe. You might see us more often. So there's a link to Chris Nelms' new comic book day pull list in the description of this video, and a link to CBSI website. The Butcher, you want to tell them about our sponsors?
First up, guys, Express Comic Book Pressing, Erod 212. My man, like I always say, will absolutely blaze your books. Use Defects 10 for 10% off. And next up, Mutant Beaver Comics. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Canada's #1 online store for exclusive variants.
All right. Before the end of the video, you're going to see some information about the 5K giveaway. So don't go anywhere when this is over. So without further ado, let's get into those books.
Matty Forge, before we get started, throw that beautiful list up there so the defects can take a gander. And here we go. First up this week, guys, coming in hot, DC Comics brings you Checkmate #1. Cover A, looking pretty dope. And we're showing you this cardstock variant up there also. Maddie, oh, actually, you know what? Jay, let's start with you, baby. What do you got?
Yeah, guys. Checkmate #1. Brian Michael Bendis on some DC. I have high hopes for this. Another awesome DC team up. Listen, I don't know what we have in store for you with this book, but Brian Michael Bendis, guys, writing something on DC. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I think you got a first appearance in there too, right? First Damon Rose.
Oh,
so
yeah,
cool.
Look at that.
Yeah,
a DC first appearance? No.
Shocking.
Guys, next up from DC also, you got Infinite Frontier. Sticking with this theme, I think you have, Matt, you have first appearance of Extract in this?
Extract. Sounds like X-Lax, but I don't know. Another DC first appearance. Infinite Frontier #1, like Guy said. Joshua Williamson writing. This is basically a follow-up to the Dark Knight's Death Metal event. So all the all the crises, is that how you say it? Not crises, crises are undone. Everything's back to normal. The heroes all returned from exile. Well, most of them. Alan Scott notices that some of his allies are still missing. So you have a mixture of some characters that you guys all know. You got Arsenal, Barry Allen, President Superman, Darkseid, obviously the Green Lantern Corps. This could be interesting. So the saga's not over yet, and this is just a follow-up to it. So this is pretty cool.
Staying on that DC train, guys, you got Mr. Miracle, the Source of Freedom #2. It was showing you cover A over there. You got some, he's hanging off a building. That cardstock variant is pretty dope, though. I don't know if that's broken glass. You got the Two-Face kind of thing going over there. First full appearance of Never Free. Is that how you say that?
That is.
Yep. The son of Scott Free.
Yep.
Listen, this is exciting, guys. So if you're into it, pick it up.
Jay, doesn't that cover A remind you of something Donny Cates just did recently?
Yeah, that looks like that Venom cover where Codex is holding Venom off that. Is it Venom or Dylan off that building?
Oh, it's Eddie. It's Eddie Brock.
Oh, it's Eddie. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it is Eddie Brock. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, coming in hot image. Spawn's Universe #1. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of covers of these with guys bringing this out. Jay, I think you got 2 new villains in this, right?
Yeah, that's supposedly it's being solicited as 2 new villains. Spawn Universe #1 from Jim Chung and Todd McFarlane. Guys, how do you not go McFarlane variant on this book? It's a double-side issue, and it's the official introduction to the Spawn universe. You know, they had a couple of books in previous weeks leading up to this. Listen, if you haven't been on Spawn, this might be a starting point for you. So if I'm picking a book, it's the McFarlane variant if it's Spawn, guys.
And then, Maddie, you got that 1 in 50 booth, right? Look at that.
So if you're going to do a design variant, this is what a design variant should look like, right?
Thank you.
To me, that's more of a design. I mean, you got the tray, you got the paper. I don't know. Those other ones just don't make sense to me. This is nice. I don't know if it's a 1 in 50 worthy, but I still dig it.
This is pretty cool, guys. You got Gamma Flight #1 from Marvel. This is a first appearance of I think Stockpile. You got a couple covers that we're featuring over here. That 1 in 25 Andrews, that brings some childhood memories back if you're gonna remember that, boys. That 1 in 50 Weaver, I don't know what the frig is going on over there, but I'm running from that shit.
That is the stuff Nightmares is made out of. You know? Okay. Holy shnikes. All right. So Al Ewing is writing this follow up off the heels of Immortal Hulk. So I don't know if you guys were following Immortal Hulk, but Gamma Flight was tasked to take down the Immortal Hulk, and they basically sided with him. So now they're on the run too, and that's where this series picks up. It looks like this is going to be the first like full official appearance of Team Gamma Flight, hence the name. And it sounds like we're getting Scar back. So that'll be interesting. We know that's been in some comic book news recently. Yep. So that's going to be interesting. So this one might be one to grab. I mean, cover A looks pretty cool to me. I wouldn't pay the anywhere near ratio for anything there, but to each their own.
Guys, from Marvel this week also, you got Marvel Voices Pride #1. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of variants for this as well. This is a one shot. You got the first Somnus. I'm digging the 1 in 25 Dutterman. I think that's a sick cover. Jay, what do you got?
Hey, man, not much to say on this one. If you like it, pick it up.
Man, a few words.
And we're showing some other covers on top of that too. You got the 1 in 50 Jimenez, those 2 covers that I think that looks like they're supposed to connect a little bit, but who knows? And then you got the rainbow variant as well. Defects, you know what time it is. It's the defect picks of the week coming up. But before we hit them, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, do your homework. Come on. Put a comment in the comment section. You know we answer back all the time. Jay's got to have somebody to talk to. Come on.
That's
okay. Stick around. At the end of the video, we're going to give you some info on our 5K giveaway and how to enter to win some free stuff. So, Maddie, roll that beautiful beam footage. Next up, guys, from Behemoth, you got MFKZ. You know what it stands for. Maddie, give us a little info on this book.
Yes, we know what it stands for. And if you don't know, just kind of like read it all together real quick and you'll probably get it. So this was actually a Netflix movie, which I was unaware of. I think it's in a different language. I quickly looked it up and I think it's in a different language. So we got Angelo and Vince. Okay. Basically these two, I think they're kids. It's hard to tell. Living in a dystopian metropolis called DMC, Dark Meat City. Okay. And it's basically ultra violent, gangs run the city, cockroaches everywhere. Basically how the story starts is that Angelino, he gets into some type of scooter accident and he develops superpowers, and the story just follows them around. So you could tell it's just over the top, violent, and like in your face. So if you like that kind of stuff, Behemoth's got something for you this week.
That 1 in 10,
5, yeah.
That 1 in 10 garbage pail kids variant is
Yeah.
pretty. I mean, if that doesn't bring you back, I don't know what does, man.
Love it. The crushed Heineken can. I love it.
It's
Pretty
hilarious.
cool. The art's pretty nice. I heard that. I can't remember the guy's name. I looked it up. I forgot to write it down. He's a famous artist. He's got, it's one of those like Prince, like one name kind of deals. I can't remember what it is. Somebody tell us in the comments. But supposedly he's very good. So
nice. From Boom Studios, guys, you know how we're feeling about Boom. So you got Good Luck number 1. We're showing you a 1 in 10 Gerald Perel variant on there. Looks like it's connecting to that other one, the 1 in 25 Yoon, honestly. But you got the same characters on there. Pretty dope. Jay, can you tell us a little bit about this? And you got that one per store. Sorry, man. I know you're switching it up on me. You scared me a little bit with that one.
Yeah, here you go, guys.
Gotta stay on my toes.
Another series from Boom, a bold new original series for fans of Seven Secrets and The Runaways from Matthew Ehrman and Stefano Simon about defying fate against impossible odds, guys. It's about people that are born with extreme luck, and then we have the unfortunates, which is the total opposite. Listen, Boom's been hot, guys. Something you might want to pick up. The storyline sounds just like the Defects, so hey, give it a read.
I'm digging the art on all these covers, to be honest with you.
Guys, I don't have to talk about it anymore. I'm sick of talking about it because if you don't know, something going on. Boom Boom Studios, again, something's killing these goddamn kids. Number 17. Maddie.
Excited that this series is back. Not much to say because I just spoiled number 16, but number 17, the origin really starts to take shape. We know we got a little bit of that in 16, 17. This could be an important issue. This may wrap up and really give her full origin. So maybe a very important book. We know this is coming to Netflix. It's only a matter of time. It's been unofficially reported. So what more is there to say about this monster of a series that's been going on?
That cover B, if that does not tell you a story, I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's the origin all in one shot right there, guys. The picture's worth 1,000 words. There it is.
Spoiler alert.
Wow.
Guys digging this one.
Guys, let's slow it down. Let's slow the train down a little bit and let's go with Batman Reptilian number 1 from DC this week. I'm just going to ask the Defects a question. Did they just run out of ideas? Like, what is going on? Really? Batman's a reptile now?
I think he's battling a reptile from that Sienkiewicz cover, which is absolutely awesome. But I don't know, man. Listen,
but I don't know what's going on. It's
we
crazy,
had Marvel 2 weeks ago put out Reptile. Now DC's pulling out Reptilian. I don't know what's going on, guys.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know.
But
good luck with this one if you're into it. I mean, listen, you can't knock the art. I'm just asking, what are we doing with reptiles and Batman and
DC fell left off. They fell left out. You know, right. Marvel had Reptile, so they did this.
I'm gonna move on.
Good idea.
Thanks. This week, guys, from DC, we're going jumping from reptiles to back to the kids again. We got Teen Titans Academy number 4. You got a lot of stuff going on in here. People want to know who Red X is. The kids are trying to find out. They're going to do their own investigations. Maddie was hot on this book. I think he fell off of it a little bit.
I'm still reading. It's good.
You still reading? You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, listen, you got the Pride variant over there too. Pick it up. That's a pretty dope variant. So if you're reading it, pick it up, guys. I'm excited about this one. And I know Jay's going to be excited about this too. You got Wonder Woman Black and Gold from DC. They are some sick covers on this. I'm going to throw it to Jay, but first I'm going to talk about that cardstock, which is pretty dope. Wonder Woman looking real good on there. You got the Middleton variant, throwing some old school at you. Maddie, this Lau variant is absolutely bonkers. I'm in love with it. I want it in my house. I want to put it up on my wall. Let's see if my wife will agree to that. And then you got that 1 in 25 Romano. This is like it's got to be like a throwback. I mean, it's pretty dope. She's coming right out of the book. She's coming out of the book. Jay, what do you got, baby?
Yeah, guys. With the 80th anniversary of Wonder Woman right around the corner, I think this is all cover fire grabs, guys. I don't know much about story-wise, but that Lau variant, holy smokes. He crushed everybody on that. It's the only one I'm going to talk about. He absolutely murdered that. That looks like a photograph, guys. If you are a fan of Wonder Woman, this is a must grab for you guys, especially the 1 in 25 has nothing on this. I'm Lau all the way.
Lau is that cover's ridiculous. The way he draws females is phenomenal. I mean, it's just very. I'm trying to be very nice here. Very flattering. Okay.
Yeah. No. Listen. The detail is amazing.
Oh my God.
Okay. Just call it what it is, man. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I do like the 1 in 25 though. The creativity of that is phenomenal.
Yes.
I'm with Guy. But if you're going just like pure, like just beauty, I mean, that's the Lau variant. I'm a big fan of Lau anyway. So.
I mean, Jay, how many copies do you buy? Because do you ruin a couple?
Oh yeah, all over that neck bone right there.
Here we go. I'm going to the next one.
This is a tough one to go next to.
I know.
Yeah,
Seriously.
We're jumping from that to this. It might get worse, Matt. Next up from Dynamite, you know how we do. Red Sonja, number 28. We're showing you right here the cover A, and then it's not a defect show without the cosplay. So I mean, they did a good job with that. I'm digging the woodsy effect. I grew up in the woods, so it is what it is.
God bless Dynamite.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if God bless Dynamite, Red Sonja followed by Vampirella. Vampirella, I mean, I don't know what she's finding or what's finding her in that position on cover A. And then you got the 1 in 20 cosplay, as we like to show you guys. So if you're into it, pick them up, guys. Dynamite.
Got to throw those cosplay variants up there. It's just
throw them up there.
Artistic. That's all.
Nice on the eyes.
Guys, Image does not stop. This is vinyl number 1. This is your cover A. I'm going to ask Maddie to explain a little bit about this book.
All right. This is interesting, guys. So from the creators of Plastic, Doug Wagner, Daniel Hilliard, basically, what do we got here? Also Dave Stewart, Eisner winner, for an unsettling tale of psychopaths, sweet love, and a serial killer named Walter. What more do you need? But let me tell
Wally.
you. Basically, Walter's best friend is an FBI agent, and he's been kidnapped by an all-female death cult, and he's got to save him. I mean, this just sounds like a train wreck, but I'm there for it. Like, this sounds so deranged, but I have to read this because I don't like when I read the solicitation, I was like, this sounds like it's going to be a shit show, and I'm good. I'm good with that.
Sounds like Jay's wet dream.
Yeah, it sounds like if he does help them out and save them, the payoff could be tremendous.
Yeah, seriously, an all-female death cult. Yeah, actually, but the kicker is the death cult, the female death cult. They are sunflower farmers, so just that extra layer of ridiculousness on top of the rest of it. Okay,
Jay's all in.
Yeah, you think you saved the day and you're getting 5 hot cult chicks, but at the end of the day, you're probably just getting sunflower seeds for the rest of your life.
Maddie, you had him at all female death cult. That's all you had to say. That's
like,
all you
for
had to
him.
say,
That's
buddy.
like a Saturday night in the 90s.
Guys. Next up from Marvel, you have Fantastic Four Life Story number 2. We're hitting you with this book again. I know Jay's gonna just fall in love with that Acco. Is it Acco? I don't know how to pronounce that. Acco variant.
Yeah, that's a beautiful Doom cover, guys. Set in the 1970s, the heroes struggle to find their role in a rapidly changing world. Sue continues to fight for social causes while Reed becomes increasingly obsessed with preparing for the impending arrival of Galactus. Guys, we're talking classic Fantastic Four storylines here. If you're a fan of Galactus, if you're a fan of the Fantastic Four, who don't love the 70s? Pick it up. Give it a read.
Peace and love.
Free love and sunflower seeds.
And drugs.
Yeah. Oh boy. Marvel guys this week bringing you Guardians of the Galaxy number 15. I'm going to let Maddie talk about this. I think we're pushing it, boys and girls, with these Guardians again. I don't know.
Yeah. Al Ewing, people are digging it. You got a lot of big storylines coming together. You got the Guardians versus Magneto in this one. And you're also going to get a reveal finally of the foe that it looks like the new arc is gonna transpire. That's gonna be the foe. We don't know who it is, so we're gonna find out, I believe, in this issue. I am not a fan of the Jimenez variants at all this week, any of them. Just I don't like the clash with the pink in the background. I understand why they're doing it, but just from an artistic standpoint, it's not for me. I like cover A. Villains variant's nice too.
Just a lot going on in cover A. I mean, can we throw another character on here? I mean,
you got the thing arm. You didn't see the thing arm back there.
This is what you got, Maddie. Ready? Here comes the movie quote of the week. Can we throw anything else on top of this? Can we? Tell us in the comments, guys. I don't know. See if you know what that is. This week from Marvel, guys, Silk number 4. I'm excited for this. I think these covers are ridiculous. They killed it like a couple weeks ago with that other, I think number 3 we talked about. You got cover A, you got a villains variant over there, and then you got the 1 in 25 Frizen. I think Frizen's just killing the game, guys. Agreed. I really do.
Beautiful.
I really do.
There's some nice store exclusives. We usually don't show the store exclusives, but there's a really nice one with Black Cat on the cover. You guys want to check that one out.
And then, guys, we're going to talk about Star Wars, Darth Vader number 13. This is a War of the Bounty Hunters tie-in. You got the cover A, which is showing Agent, what is that? What's that metal guy?
Oh, IG-88 or IG-11.
IG something.
Yeah.
You got. I know Ochia with the Bastone is throwing in his game in this one. He's going to be in there. They're hunting down the frozen Han Solo. So you know what, guys? If you're following it, if you're reading it, it is a tie-in to the War of the Bounty Hunters. So pick it up. You got that the anniversary variant is pretty dope. I always dig the anniversaries with the Star Wars. So
yeah, that Han and Chewbacca is dope.
Yeah. I'm off these designers and I'm jumping to stuff that brings me back to my childhood.
There you go. Guys, that time of the week, Chris Nelms with his pick of the week. Here we go. Boom, we saw this book earlier. The 1 in 25 Andrews variant for Gamma Flight number 1 from Marvel. So, here's what Chris has to say. Kerry Andrews is one of my favorite artist creators out there, and he just did a continuing cover to a cover he did 15 plus years ago. His Where the Wild Things cover in his run of the Amazing Hulk covers is one of the most underappreciated cover runs. So there you go. Smart pick for sure. This is a throwback, as we know. So we know comic collectors, if we're anything, we're nostalgic. So expect this cover, and these are my words, expect this cover to definitely go for above ratio. What do you guys think?
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. That's a beautiful cover, guys. Nostalgic cover, awesome story. And listen, you're getting first appearances in there too. Let's not forget about that.
Mm-hmm. I said it before. I'll say it again. You hit them with the nostalgia. People want to grab it. They're gonna run after this cover. Chris is a smart dude. He knows what he's doing. Come on,
guys. Before you get out of here, 5K giveaway. We're like right there. We're like 200 away or something like that. 250 maybe. There's a video, a couple of videos back. You got to watch it. That's how you enter. There's a ton of good prizes. We got a lot of prizes, probably like over $1,000 worth of prizes. You could be one of those lucky winners. What do you got to do? You got to go watch the video to find out, all right? So before you get out of here, also, we want to tell you about the Tuesday night at 10 p.m. on Keep It Thorough Comics. You got the CBSI Indie Spotlight show on YouTube. Definitely check it out. It's the next stop on the CBSI train for YouTube. And that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. For the defects, catch you on the next New Comic Book Day show.